Hey guys, this is my video for Toravon, the final boss in the Vault of Archavon. Same as all the other guys, he has a 1% chance of dropping the Reins of the Grand Black War Mammoth of mounting something, some long name. He might drop it. Probably won't, he might. We can keep killing him every week because we basically have nothing else to do. This is a lot different than the other fights. This is a lot more complicated than the other fights. You can see right now my pet is gaining a debuff. You can see it kind of in the middle left of the screen right there. It's called a frostbite debuff. It means he's going to be every 2 seconds he's going to be taking a frost damage dot, and it becomes unhealable at some point. Usually in about the mid, probably 20s to 30s, you get to a point where you really can't heal through it anymore. And so what you really have to do, you have to make sure Min Pet is rolling at all times. When he starts to get a little bit above 10, you got to kite the boss. Well, you have to dismiss your pet, kite the boss, and then resummon the pet and heal him, all the while keeping your pet away from Toravon so he can lose his debuffs. See right now I dismissed him, now I'm kiting the boss and making sure that he does not hit my pet and reapply that dot. See right there, I'm checking the duration, I got 5 seconds left. As soon as that duration's up, he can go back to tanking the boss and taking really no increased damage at that point. It's off. You got to make sure you do not feign until your pet is on his aggro table or he will despawn. What you really want to do, see he summons those little frost orbs as well. If you can avoid those, avoid them at all costs. I'm not going to DPS this guy. They'll slowly die on their own and just kind of sit on the ground. You want to get them misdirected onto your pet. Aside from that, I wouldn't really worry about it. Avoid them as much as you can. Again, see he got a few. I think he had 17 debuffs right there. That's too many. You saw me get Frost Nova'd. See my pet died right there. He had too many debuffs on him to really do this strat, so I have to revive him. I was trying to kite earlier because I saw he was getting a lot of debuffs. I got Frost Nova'd, and so I just had to get a bunch of range, off, and get a revive off. So now it's kind of back to the regular routine. You want to avoid, certainly as much as you can, having to revive your pet. I got really lucky. I just had a ton of range on him at that point. I got it off. But it's just kind of a rinse and repeat strategy. You have to kite this guy all over the place. Get some misdirects on that little frost orb, get it on your pet, roll Min Pet at all times, and then just burn the boss. All you can do. And that's basically it. There's a lot of stuff going on. You'll kind of cycle through. You'll kind of cycle through your aspects because he will do a raid-wide damage hit. You can see it stacking on my debuff. Not only does it give you the increased frost damage debuff, but it also does damage to you. So if you're trying to cheetah your way out of there, you just have to be careful. See, I'm popping all my cooldowns again. Just use the pod again. Roll my rapid fire because you kind of have to set up scenarios where you can really blaze his health down or this fight can go way too long. You're just kind of begging to make a mistake at that point. But you have to kind of watch out for that whiteout. I did it well sometimes this fight. Other times I get hit by the whiteout and I get slowed. Again, he's kind of getting high in his debuff, so I'm gonna run out of there. Dismiss. It auto dismisses the pet. I'm resummoning him way too slow right there. You have to resummon immediately to get those debuffs off of him. Now I'm going to kind of be stuck here for a second. Probably going to have to use a disengage or a deterrence here. Yeah, there's a deterrence out there because I got to wait for those debuffs to fall off and then I can get the pet on him. I just waited too long on that one. So same thing. Rinse and repeat. Get those Min Pets. Get Min Pet rolling. Set yourself up in a position to really burn down his health. This dude's got a bunch of health. He's got like 4.6 million or something like that. So especially in a scenario where you have to kite, where you consistently have to misdirect ads, where you consistently have to keep and basically range tank something, it's going to kill your DPS. And so you have to set up scenarios, little windows where you can really blaze down his DPS. It's, you know, like I said, rinse and repeat. This is perfect right there. He's only got 11 debuffs. You guys, I'm sure, have seen the little glitch where your pet will spawn at like 7k health. If he gets too many, it'll chew through that 7k health immediately. You need him to kind of be able to survive for a second, even on that 7k health. He does fine. You can see I'm rolling a prismatic potion in this attempt instead of a Flask of the Winds. Because I noticed, I did this quite a few times. I was trying to do a number of different strategies. I got him really low a couple of times by not kiting, by keeping him in the room that he spawns in, and just kind of rolling different pets, putting the different debuffs on different pets. But that ended up being a whole lot more complicated than this strat, actually. As kind of silly and overcomplicated as this strat is, that one was even more so. So I started to kind of have to redo it and roll with this one and find a way to get those debuffs off the pet. I think he actually dies again here pretty soon. I have to revive him again. Let me see if this is it. Yep, there he goes. You know, he got hit with that tag with that debuff. As soon as he spawns, 7k health is just not enough. Respawn him, get min pet rolling, get a misdirect off to get him on the aggro table, and then feign him off you. You're really not struggling with your feign. You notice mine's always off CD, really, when you need it. So that's nice that you're able. See, I mean, my fein's already off CD. So if I already needed to go ahead and start kiting again, you're at liberty to do that because feign is on such a short CD relative to the other durations for this fight. Oh man, my pet's getting low. Pet's getting low. My pet and he died at the exact same time. That would have been terrible if my pet had died before him. That would have sucked. But yeah, it's like you kind of have to gauge whether it's worth doing for you, spending this much time on a 1% when the other guys had the exact same percent. But good luck, guys. Hope he drops a mount for you.